YouTube, good morning, this is Chop, welcome to my channel. So, you want to know how much money I spent on aftermarket parts on my Harley Davidson Road Glide Standard? Well, I'm going to tell you, but first, let's go get a quick cup of coffee. Alright YouTube, this is Chop. Coffee was really good, now let's get to it. So I'm going to tell you exactly how much I paid for some of these aftermarket parts. I'm not gonna worry about the small stuff, like if I changed out some light bulbs or something small. Just, you know, anything that I think is significant, just to give you an idea of how much stuff costs. One other thing, I did not buy all this stuff at once, obviously. This is a 2018 Road Glide. I bought it used. When I bought it, it was a little over a year old. And I've had it a little over a year. So it took me about 13 or 14 months or something like that to actually get all this stuff. So I did not buy it all at once. I spaced it out. What I tried to do is maybe every month I would get one or two things maybe, and just kind of spread it out like that. So with no further ado, here we go. So as you can see, I got the Clockworks 9-inch windshield. That cost me right around $179. Again, if you do some searching and some shopping, you could probably get better deals, you know, if you take your time with it. But anyway, Clockworks. It's a 9-inch windshield, smoke. It's got the flare, as you can see, $179. The Zero Fang bezel, and they're just basically lights that go inside the fairing. Those are $189. Really like them, really happy with them. And I will put links to all these things down in the description below. Okay, I talk about it all the time. Obviously, you know, I got the painted inner fairing. Thanks to the guys down at Exotic Customs, actually right here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Painted inner fairing, $400. Give or take. I got the tank dash, it's color match. Got that from Matt Van Black. Really happy with it. I think it turned out great. $259. I actually think that this is a little bit overpriced because it's not a big piece and it is just plastic, but it's $259 nonetheless. I am very happy with it. I think the color match turned out okay. Actually turned out great. So again, shout out to the guys at Van Black. I got the lowers. These are Harley Davidson lowers, and again, had to get them color matched. And just a kind of word to you guys with your Vivid Black bikes, you definitely you got one up on me, because all these aftermarket parts, you don't have to color match your stuff. You could just get it online and it comes Vivid Black, but all this stuff I had to color match it. So again, these are the Harley Davidson lowers. Lower fairings cost me right at 600 bucks. Okay, so I'm gonna lump all my Willie G stuff together. So, you know, I got the Willie G grips, got the Willie G pads, the Willie G inserts for the passenger and the rider. All the Willie G, we're just gonna say let's right at 400 bucks. I had to get the mount, and of course the Harley Davidson plate, so right at around 400 bucks. Got the stitch seat. Exotic Customs stitched my seat for me. Move my helmet. $350. One thing that a lot of you guys probably aren't going to have this expense because no one's doing all the chrome, but all my chrome, let's just say right around 400 bucks. You can't really see it too good on this side because it's shaded over here, but 400 bucks for all the chrome. You guys blacking out your bikes, or you're buying those specials and are already blacked out, that's something you're not gonna have to worry about. Okay, headers. Got the Vance & Hines power duals, $629. Of course, I got the Vance & Hines 4.5-inch high output mufflers. Those were $699. Arlen-Ness Big Sucker air intake. I think that cost me $170. Now I also have a tuner. I've got the Vance & Hines FP3 tuner. It's actually right behind this panel right here. I'm not going to pull it out, but I do have a tuner on there. Again, because once I got the headers, I knew I was going to have to tune it. So, but I actually got the tuner before I got the headers. So, but that FP3 tuner, I think that cost me right around $300. I do have a passenger backrest, and that was from Hogworks, I believe. And so that cost me $198. I don't have it on here now, but as you can see, I got the docking. The docking setup is another $140. So about $170 for the backrest that you don't see right here, and then $140 for the docking station. Got the Ciro saddlebag blade lights. They are red. I know it doesn't really look red in this thing. They are red. And I also got the custom dynamic filler panel lights. Again, if you notice, the filler panel lights are actually black. So if you got a vivid black bike, you don't have to worry about that. I don't care, because I'm all about being seen from the back. I don't care if they don't match the twisted cherry color of the bike. I just want to be seen from the back. You know, kind of like J-Lo or Cardi B or something. You know, make sure you can see me from the back. The Ciro saddlebag blade lights and a custom dynamic filler panel lights. Now the saddlebag crash guards, I think those are right around 160. I believe. You're gonna have to Google that, but anyway, so that's how much I spent on my bike so far. The only other thing I'm thinking about doing maybe is some cams. I checked with the guys at Harley, and if I do cams with the install, I think he said it was quoted me right around $1,400. So again, I'm not so sure I'm going to do that. I'm still thinking about it. I did not do all this in one shot. Like I said, it took me about 13 months. I did like one or two things at a time. I saved myself some money. The headers, of course, I installed myself. The air intake, I installed myself. The lower fairing. The mufflers, I could have installed myself because they're actually really easy. But I wanted the mufflers on it before I took the bike home from the dealership, so I just had them do it. So other than that, there you have it. That's how much I spent on my Harley so far. And hopefully there's not much more I want to do. All right, you guys, thanks for visiting my channel. Later.